Assalamu alaikum guys, what's going on? It's your boy Chef Shakur. क्या हाल है यार, ठीक हो ना? आज की रेसिपी है. This one has been requested so many times. In the past, I used to sell samosa. I used to make the samosa in the morning, and I used to sell them in the afternoon. And loads of people, when I put the the sale videos on TikTok and on Instagram, people were asking me, Chef, how do you make your samosa mix? And I've kept it under wraps, but I thought, since I'm not selling them anymore really, I will tell you how I make my samosa mix, okay? This one goes out to all the people that requested it, and there were quite a few, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys enjoy the recipe. And as you can see over here, first off, I've got some aloo, which I've just been boiling away, so I'm just waiting for them to get ready. And then over here, I've got my mixed keema. Now the ones that I used to sell were actually they were actually chicken keema LA samosa, but today I'm going to be making lamb ones. And as you can see, I've been preparing some onions as well. Again, I am using one hand on the camera, the other one with my hand, so bear with me once I get these chopped, and then let me show you what to do, guys. Again guys, I'm using mixed keema. If you ever saw that quesadilla recipe, if you haven't, just go onto my YouTube, on my YouTube channel, just go onto all the videos. There should be a quesadilla recipe there. So basically with the mixed keema, what happens is that it produces oil, which is nasty. It brings that dirty taste in keema that you don't want. So we're basically cooking this without any oil, and we're just letting all that fat come out, and we're gonna get rid of that fat, okay? Then hopefully our keema should taste nice and lovely when we add everything else on, okay? So this is gonna take a couple of minutes. You're wondering what this is. The keema was frozen, so this is like a big block of keema. But it will go down, and just give it a couple of minutes, and this should be done. The keema looking like that. You can see all that lovely, opposite to lovely oil, it's musty oil, horrible oil, smelly oil. So we need to make sure that we drain all that, okay? Let me introduce you to our spice palette. So we've got 1 teaspoon of haldi. Everything else is a tablespoon. So we got some chili powder, we got some salt, we got some garam masala, we got some cumin, and we got some ground coriander. Okay, so that will be going into our dish. So this recipe has 2 spice palettes, okay? So we made 1 spice palette for the keema, and then later on I'm going to show you another one that we're going to make for our aloo. Okay, so let me just show you what else I've done. So that's our keema with all the fat drained out. Thank goodness for that, because really I really hate that smell. If you guys like it, just keep it in there, but I hate it, man. You can see over here our aloo is nice and boiled, and the next step that we have, I've got 2 onions and 1 garlic over here, which I'm going to fry. And once this is fried, I'm going to add the keema on. Because it's not a salad, it's a samosa mix, you don't need that much oil. I'm only going to put maximum 1.5 tablespoons, but really even 1 tablespoon should be enough. Not that much. Here we go. Yeah, that's it though. So we need to cook this until the onion and garlic has gone nice and golden brown. So about halfway through, you can see it's starting to colour, and what I'm going to do is, just to help the process along, to help toughen everything up, I'm just going to put the lid on, and I'm just going to leave it there just for a couple of minutes. So you only want to leave So you only want to leave the lid on for about 2 minutes, because you don't want anything to stick. So there we are, guys. Just give it one last mix. You can see already that the colour is there, and this is exactly how we want our onion and our garlic to look like. So the next step is to add our lovely keema. There we are. Now we need to give this a mix as well. So once everything is mixed, guys, if you feel like your keema is a bit dry, then just add a little bit of water inside it, okay? And now what we need to do is, we're going to add our lovely masala, like so. And then what we need to do is, we need to keep mixing. We need to put everything together. So with, you know, all this garlic and all this onion that you can see here, it's all going to be nice and blended in with the keema. So it does take, could take up to about 10 minutes to do it, but with hard work and with great power comes great responsibility. So let's get this done, guys. Now you can see that colour from the masala just getting all over the keema. So whilst the keema done a low heat, I just want to pay attention to the aloo. So what we need to do, I know it's going to be a long graft, but we just need to make sure that the skin's off. Okay, we need to be making sure this is skin off potatoes. Like you see, some are already done, and yeah, you just need to make sure that you get the rest of them done as well. There we go, guys. Our keema is fully put down. You can't even see any of those large onion or garlic bits because they're all blended in with the keema. You can probably see them just like there. But I'm going to leave that there for now. And I'm going to pay my attention to the aloo. So we need to mash the aloo now. So all the skin's been taken off and we need to mash it. But we don't want it to be we don't want to, you know, make it completely mashed. Like, you know, we need some texture in there. So we're going to do it with our hands, okay? So just basically crumbling it, not mashing it fully, okay? So yeah, give me a couple of minutes so I have to do that for you. There you go, guys, that's nice and crumbly. That's exactly how we wanted it. And now this mixture needs to go inside with our keema. Now the aloo is in with the keema. We need to add some more masala onto our aloo. So what I've got here again is another spice palette. Now you can see over here I've got some salt and some chili flakes. I've got 2 tablespoons of dry coriander. I've got a little bit of garam masala and I've got some cumin. Okay, so this is just how I do it. Like, if you guys like a little less salt, if you like a bit more chili, then, you know, that's completely up to yourselves. But yeah, that's going to go into our potato mix. To add some freshness to the mix, I'm going to add some coriander, which I just chopped. And finally, to add some nice flavor, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons worth of lemon juice. Ooh, now here comes the difficult part. Now we got to mix everything together. Okay, guys, so after what feels like another day at gym session, I've got it done. So if your pot or your pan is small like this, you might have to use your hands to mix everything up. If not, you can use your spoon, but you should by now have something that looks like this. Now, I'm not gonna lie, people have complimented me a lot. When I used to sell these samosa back in the day, people used to buy the bulk, and yeah, everybody used to compliment how amazing the samosa were. So yeah, this is my standard mix, and I'm sharing it with you guys. So I hope you've enjoyed watching me make this. Later on, when the samosa are made, I'm gonna fry them and I'll show them in this video. But that's it for me with this one, guys. As I say with all my videos, please give me a like, follow, share, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.